All right, here we go. We're good.
So,
Oh my god, and
fucking
Liam's in the
stupid.
chat on her phone saying, yes, queen. Wow, dude. Hey, Kevin. How you doing? What a fucking start, huh?
I mean, isn't this how we always start?
Dude. Oh, man. No, not always. The past 2 weeks, I feel like we've been smooth sailing, coming in hot with this stuff. And this... Dude, today, I don't know. I think this camera that I'm using, it kept freezing. So I'm just gonna take it to work because we have a metal dumpster in there, and I'm gonna use this camera and just whip it around the sides of the metal dumpster. So that'll be fun. I might stream live that one.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, our other co-host joined the party. Who is that? Is that Liam? So yeah, hey guys, thank you for bearing with us for the first 15 minutes of this fucking shit show. It's episode 75, everybody. The sun is shining, it's 40 degrees outside, and we're gonna get snow tomorrow. Woohoo! Everybody celebrate tonight.
And it was just, like 73 degrees the other day or
Yeah,
something?
man, like, what?
What are you doing? Go to West Elmo.
Dude, there's so much going on. But yeah, it was like 74 degrees on Wednesday, I think. And then it dropped down to like the 30s the following day. But yeah, as you can see, like I told them, we have HelloFresh back, everybody. So if you don't know what HelloFresh is, get it. Kevin loves HelloFresh. He doesn't shut up about it. He goes like, hey man, you guys got HelloFresh yet? No, Kevin. But now because we're gonna get 60% off plus free shipping because we are a new user to HelloFresh. And plus, we use the link that Dads vs. the World podcast has. That's how I get all these awesome deals and these great meals from HelloFresh. So everyone should get on it because it is a limited time partnership. It'll go away. I think we only have it for like a couple weeks. And yeah, and then it's gone for however many times it's gone. I don't know how long the window is. Cool. Lily's getting a sticker. Thanks again, H. Rosillo, for giving out that sticker, by the way. Whew.
Awesome.
Yeah. Fourth wall is legitness. All right. Gotta get
I don't know how you want to
focused.
start off, but we can talk wrestling now. I'm all caught up.
Gotta get focused. Boom. Wrestling. There was no pay-per-view this weekend.
I know, but we didn't talk about it last week because remember I didn't watch it.
Oh, right. You didn't watch Elimination Chamber. Still don't know where I'm going to put it. Put it on like a laptop, like most people.
Yeah, I mean, you put it on a laptop, or I actually have like a glass behind me. I have where that other light is by the TV. There's like a glass fucking door there, and I just put all my stickers on that.
Yeah. I use my my car. I put it on the bumper of my car, and I drive around. Dude, I got so much stickers back there. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm probably really annoying when people like drive up behind me in traffic. They're like, "Oh God, look at this fucking libtard, fucking stupid stickers." What is he like, Spider-Man? Gay? What? He likes going to Atlantic City, bitch. You know? Because I have like all those. Wherever beach we go to, I always have to get a sticker just to fucking be cool.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, I'm one of those fucking parents. I got. We go. Oh wow.
Are you gonna have like if your kids ever get honor roll? Are you gonna have that? My kid got honor roll at blah 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 blah.
Probably. Yeah, because my kid's better than yours, and I want to tell people. My kid is better than yours, and your kid's a piece of shit. So what are you doing? But yeah, I'm like one of those parents that are like, oh wow, we're going on vacation. We gotta make sure we get stickers to put on the back of my car to tell people where we're from. What's that? Yogi Bear Park? Get the sticker.
Or those fucking stickers
Jellystone. Yeah.
There's stickers with the stick families. That's so fucking.
No, that I don't get. That is that I will say is dumb. Because God forbid if you get divorced and then you're fucked with this sticker. You're like, oh, God damn it. You're gonna have to put like an asterisk on the sticker, but like, I see these kids every other week, so it's not really true. So I don't know how you do all that.
I have. Let's see. I have a couple stickers on the back of mine. I think I have a separate church and state sticker where it's just like government buildings.
Ah, God,
like
you
a
liberal.
wall. It's like government buildings and then a wall and then church buildings.
Yeah.
I think I have that. I have an atheist sticker that has like that Jesus fish with feet.
What? Kevin's atheist? Who knew? I had no idea. Did anyone know? I thought he was a devout Lutheran. You know?
I think I have a 420 sticker on there, I think. And then like a beard thing. Something about beards.
Kevin has beards. What is that weird noise? I think it's my freaking phone. There it is. So, yeah, I got a new phone. I guess I don't have the pictures anymore of what happened to my old phone, but my old phone broke. Like, really bad. Like, looked like it got into a fight, and it lost, and, dude, it was bad. So, like, the weird thing was my old phone could still receive calls, but the screen wasn't working, so it's not like I could answer it, but I could still call and talk out of it. It's just the whole screen was all smashed, and yeah, so H4SO is going to put in the Discord to show what it looks like. It looks really bad. So what happened? Huh?
Did you run it over?
No. So, dude, I got a new phone from work last week. I forget what day it was. I mean, it's irrelevant, but I got a new phone. It's a iPhone mini, and it's strictly for work, which is great. Because now all the emails, the calls, and everything just go straight to that phone, and I don't have to fucking deal with it at home. So I'd normally just just put it on silent when I'm not working and just fucking be done with it. So as soon as I got that phone, literally the same day as I got that phone, I was jumping into one of our work vans, and my phone had slipped out of my pocket, and like as it was starting to fall down the seat, and like the work vehicle I work in is a transit van, so it sits a little higher. But as I was like in one swift motion, like this probably would have never happened ever again. But as it was falling out of my pocket and I was closing the door at the same time, the bottom of the phone reached the bottom of the door and it smashed my phone.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was super cool. Because like as I was closing the door, like it didn't close all the way because obviously it was hitting the phone, but I could hear like the sound of like when you're walking on like really small loose gravel. That's what it sounded like. It was like, and I was like, oh, that's not a thing I've ever heard before. So I'm like looking around and I'm like, what the fuck was that? And I look down down outside the door, and lo and behold, it's my phone, and it looks like looks like a horror movie.
Oh my!
But I was like, oh God, now people are gonna think that I got a new work phone, and now now this is my way of like getting a new phone, because like Heather knows what phone I want, and it's the flip phone, the Z Flip phone. I've been wanting it for like years now, and it's mad expensive. So when I texted her, I was like, my phone's dead. So you're gonna have to talk to me on my work phone. She's like, why? And I sent the pictures of the phone, and obviously, being Heather, anyone can take a guess on how she reacted? Anybody?
I bet she was probably yelling.
Yeah. Well, it was through text, but she was just like,
well,
what the fuck? What did you do?
Yeah, it was through text, but like still, you can hear that.
Yeah. And she's like, what the fuck? And I was like, I was an accident. I didn't mean to fucking do it. I'm really good with my phones. Like, I've never really broken any of my phones because I'm just like super fucking careful with them because I know how fucking expensive they are. Yeah. But luckily, we've had our phones paid off for like a while, and we were waiting on the upgrade. But we just didn't want to plunge over the edge, just because, for me especially, the flip phone was like mad expensive. So even if I turned in my phone, it still would have been expensive to pay a month with the trade-in. So she just upgraded her shit, so they're rocking the Galaxy S23, the ones that you see in the commercials now, where they take pictures and they're like, "Hey, can you send that to me?" And it's like a really fancy camera and all that shit.
Yeah. Is that the one where you can like run and do videos and it has the anti-blur?
No, I think that might be the Pixel. Yeah.
Okay, so
I think you're thinking of the Google Pixel.
I was gonna say I was wondering how much it was because usually like when I update when I get my like a new iPhone, it's like 30, 35 a month.
Yeah.
So I didn't know what your definition of super expensive was because I was like, well, how much more could it be? Like it's not like they're far off in like differences.
Yeah, well, they got a cheaper one because like it's the S23 and plus they still have their trade-in. Mine's expensive because it's, well, lo and behold, I got the Flippy phone. There it is. The Google Flippy. So it folds like a clamshell like the old phones. And like she was giving me shit. I didn't ask for it. Like she knows I wanted it, but like she was like, "Well, if I don't get it, I know you're going to bitch." just making it sound like I'm the piece of shit. I would have been fine with the S23. I just needed a phone. My phone was dead. And like, see, look, she's putting in chat. He knows how to get things. He would have pouted. I would not have. She's like, he's lying. She's painting a picture that is not true, guys. I am not a giant man baby. Although yesterday I did get my blood test, and my son wanted to wrestle, and I said no. My arm is sore from giving blood.
Oh my god!
They only took like a vial or two. You know what I mean? I just didn't want to fucking wrestle. I was just like, nah, I don't want to. But dude, I am not a fucking man baby. Leland, you don't know. You don't know nothing, Leland.
You can't say I'm not a man baby after saying I went and got blood done and I couldn't wrestle with my son because my arm hurt.
Shut the fuck up, Kevin. Shut up. You dumb son of a bitch.
Dude, I get shots.
Holy shit. What's up?
I get blood taken every 3 months. I don't want to hear your shit.
Oh, speaking of, so like my A1C came back, and I might just join the Kevin Club, dude. Mine was super high. I haven't gotten like, my doctor hasn't like contacted me yet about the results, but it was high. Yeah, 6.5. Would chewing gum alter it? I have to tell people. I just remember that I did chew gum beforehand, the morning of, because I didn't brush my teeth. Would that have affected my A1C? I doubt it.
If they took your blood and did a blood test, they actually can see your A1C from the last few months. It's not going to be your A1C from that morning. It'll be from the last few months. They have like they take all the numbers and they throw them together, and then they have some formula that they do, and that's what your A1C is for the last 3 months or whatever.
So I'm super unhealthy.
So your A1C averages a 6.5 over the last 3 months. A normal A1C should be below 5.
Yeah, 5 something.
I actually was when you said it was super high, I was expecting it to be higher because when I got first found out when I was at Extra Space, I only found out because they forced us to do that test to get the insurance.
Yeah.
And I found out that my A1C was like 12.
12?
It was fucking stupid high.
Holy shit, 12?
Yeah,
dude, you're in the double digits?
Dude, yeah, I probably had diabetes for like years now, and I never knew it. I was drinking tea. And I'm talking like you buy a gallon of tea for your family that lasts the week. I was drinking one of those gallons like every day, and I just thought that was normal. I was just a thirsty person.
Yeah.
And then I found out, no, you are doing this. It's a side effect of having diabetes when you're not medicated. You're like drinking a shit ton, so your body flushes itself. God
damn, dude. 12? But yeah, dude, I was like, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I was fucking worried as shit. I'm fucking walking around here, and I'm like, all right, I gotta start working out. I gotta start losing weight, because I don't want to stop eating all the good stuff that out there in the world. And like, I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm gonna die. This morning I smelled like a weird fucking metal-y smell, And it was, we found out it was like a really bad old little fucking outlet thing. But I'm like, oh my god, I'm having a heart attack. Oh my god, I'm gonna die, babe.
Oh my.
I'm having issues with this stupid fucking
tell you
stand,
this.
dude. Anyway, go ahead.
I can tell you this: that diabetes doesn't work like that. It's
What?
more of a. It's more of a like a
There it
long. It's a long road. It's not like a quick thing.
It's a long road to losing your legs and arms with diabetes. No, 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 no. But I was just like, I don't know, man. Like, it was racing through my mind. Just the thought of me not being able to eat all the delicious things in the world really put me in a depressed state. It's like, fuck, man. So right now I'm drinking No Fun coffee, which is just coffee, black, no fucking creamer, no fun, nothing. I feel like I'm fucking a prisoner in Russia or some shit, you know?
So your doc hasn't actually called you and talked to you and told you
No,
about
not yet.
diabetes or anything yet.
I literally got it literally yesterday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, besides all that, like everything else looked good. It's just my, you know, I might have diabetes, so it's cool.
It's all
And
good,
like
man.
they weighed me, and I'm like near my COVID fucking weight, which was 265. That's the heaviest I've ever been, which is 265. And I was close too, and I was like, fuck, man, I don't feel like a fat shit. What the fuck? But anyway, I should probably just get in shape anyway, because everyone keeps saying like the older you get, if you're not like fit, then you're fucked. But I don't know, man. I see a lot of like morbidly like obese people like living out everybody. So I mean, how true is it? You know, that's what I'm saying.
It's all based on your genes, man. Like some people like there's people that have like 90 years old. They've smoked since they were fucking 12.
Yeah.
And their lungs are perfectly fine. It's all on your genes.
That's what I'm saying. We've got these fucking meth heads outliving healthy people, man. And I'm like, just
Yeah.
like, what? I mean, so what is the real thing? You know,
Well,
I'm
like-
over here trying to be healthy, but I don't want to give up food. Food is delicious. And I love gluten. Fucking love it. You gonna
Well,
tell me I
I,
gotta stop eating gluten? I don't even know what it is. I just like it. I love it.
I was just being when I found out that I had diabetes, I was just ignorant. Like I found out and then I'm like, wait, what? But I'm not even like fat. Like I'm overweight, but I'm not fat. Like I thought like in my head, I was like, oh, only people that are large get diabetes, you know? And I'm like, why the fuck do I have diabetes? Like I'm not a very super large guy.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's not like I eat like fresh shit. I mean, I eat what's in the house, and then when I'm at work, I normally eat fucking what I pack, which is mostly snacks, because I barely have enough time to like take a lunch. And when I do, it's fucking shitty gas station food, or like, you know, McDonald's. But I get like the cheapo shit, where I get like fucking 2 cheeseburgers for $1. No, I don't. Especially like recently, my paycheck's been kind of like iffy. You know, my paycheck's been iffy, but it's been enough. And what I mean by enough, I get to treat myself at lunch for a week, just once a week, and I get me some a bottle of water over at like Sheetz, because you can get a big fucking half-liter for like $1.50, and that'll last me all goddamn day. What I mean by treating, I mean McDonald's. That's what I mean. If a treat is McDonald's, that's not good. I went nuts that one time. You know that story that I told you guys where I got like a Happy Meal and like some other burgers and shits for $7? Hell yeah. I only had to buy lunch last week because we had. I didn't buy anything last week because I didn't know how much money I had in my account because I had to switch phones. And dude, fucking trying to remember all your logins is impossible. It's impossible.
Yep.
No, I usually
Unless-
get the chicken, the McChicken. I love the McChicken. I mean, out of anything on the menu that isn't, a salad, because even the salads will kill you at fucking McDonald's, I think the McChicken's actually not that bad.
I'm also
health-wise.
terrible with like coming up with a password too. Like,
Oh,
all right, so I have
God,
to
yeah.
come up with a password. So I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna make
Yeah.
it this, which is the same password I use for everything, but it's one more exclamation point or one more period or whatever.
All my passwords now, they're all like phrases. Because, like, my shit would get hacked into all the fucking time. So now they're like phrases. They're like half sentence. And then the word, and then sometimes they'll have the stupid thing. Holy shit, H5 Solo with a freaking gifted sub to Leland. Wow. Babe, thank you so much. Leland, now you can use the fancy little things. The little fancy emotes that we got in the chat. Like Simba Iron, which is my personal favorite for no reason. I mean, I don't know why that's my favorite, but that's my favorite one. But yeah, that's what I've been dealing with, and I'm glad that I get paid 3 times this month. I'm pretty stoked about that. And then I have to get. We were talking about this before the podcast, but I have to get I have to get a new microphone. So when Kevin does the stuffs in person, he has a microphone because the new mixer we got only has the 3.5, and that's okay. Oh, look at that, using them all them emotes. Oh man! All right. Anyway, wrestling. What did you think about Elimination Chamber, man? I know we're a week late, but Kevin's a loser, so.
It was good. I really liked it. I would have to agree. You said the boring match for you was the Lesnar match, and I was
The which match? I'm sorry, the dog freaked out and I couldn't hear you.
Oh, the Lesnar match.
Yeah, that
I
one
thought
was.
that was boring.
Yeah, it was.
There was a lot of matches that I was like, especially after we talked about how we were saying in WWE, you can see a lot of the moves coming.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know what's going to happen. There was a lot of that, and I don't know if it was just because we just talked about it and it was in my head, but I saw a lot of that in that show. And now I'm seeing it in every show I watch.
Yeah.
Like, now I can't not see it.
Yeah, it's gotten to the point now where like I look for it now. You know what I mean? And it's hard for me to like dismiss it, and it sucks because
Right.
like it obviously pulls you out of the fucking show. But yeah, because especially in that the women's elimination chamber match, I saw a lot of it, and I don't want to name names, but I will. Natalia.
Yeah. I used to think Nia Jax was the queen of fucking.
Oh
messing
God,
up moves.
dude! When Nia Jax was when she just showed up at the fucking Royal Rumble, she was still fucking like sloppy as shit,
Yeah.
She was still sloppy, and I was like, God damn, Nia!
And I like her
Shit.
look. Like I like her look. I like her idea and what she's going with. She's just, she's got to be better.
I think out of the powerhouses, I think I like Piper better.
Oh yeah, I do like her a lot.
Yeah, and she hasn't been wrestling in the past couple weeks, which sucks. But Raquel's pretty good. But dude, this is what I'm saying. Like, dude, I keep seeing the same fucking faces in WWE, and it's really fucking upsetting because I know like there's some good wrestlers that came up from NXT, and they're just fucking sitting, just fucking not doing nothing.
Yep.
Like this did you watch SmackDown this week on Friday?
Yeah, I watched it last night. Yep.
Kind of boring.
Yeah, like I like what they're doing with the Bloodline story. Like that shit's always really good.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah, yesterday was I was bored.
Yeah, I don't remember like one thing. Like nothing stood out on SmackDown at all. Like I don't remember much of anything really. Like I just remember at the end when the whole Bloodline thing, and that's literally it. And even then, that's fucking forgettable to me.
Oh well, they had the whole like Rey Mysterio and his son thing. They
Yeah.
had that little segment.
Yeah, in the beginning.
So they did something with that. Like, I mean, they did something with that, you know. Heather, Nikki Cross is also really weird. You know, she is weird. Her character is weird, but I love Nikki Cross.
Yeah,
I
she's
love
good.
those weird chicks. I love all the weird wrestlers.
Run.
Dominic.
Like, I'm trying to sit here and remember, like, a match that happened on Friday, and I just can't.
Charlotte Flair, didn't she have a match?
No, she didn't have a match.
No,
It was
had
her
a
and Rhea
thing.
just talking.
Yeah. Baszler, she had a match.
Shit! It was right. The very first match. That was the best match. It was the six-man tag.
Yeah.
With fucking Madcap, who I don't give a fuck about. Not Roman. Braun Strowman, Ricochet, and then the Imperium. That one was a good match.
Yes. I think Dominic needs to get his shit together because he's just using Rey Mysterio's. But he's not right now, though. Like, the storyline they're doing right now is very much like Dominic thinks his dad's a piece of shit.
I always love the
was
fact
never there
when
for him.
he just goes, yeah, and in prison.
Oh my god, dude, the in prison shit, and I'm like,
Dude, that's so
shut
fucking
up.
funny, man.
You didn't even go to fucking county jail.
I know, dude. It's so fucking funny. He goes, hey, man, because in prison, this is what happens. I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude. Fuck out of here. And it's funny because, like, I can relate to that because I always had a friend, like, growing up, there was that one friend in the circle that always, like, said some stupid shit where you're just like, no, you fucking didn't.
Yeah.
We always had that guy, dude. We always had that guy that would just say some shit that was so outlandish. And
The
you're like,
bullshitter that would like tell stories.
Yeah.
And everybody would just nod their head and sort of go along with it, but
Yeah.
we're all like, "You fucking idiot!"
yeah,
You
like,
got
no, you fucking didn't, you liar. Fuck out of here, dude. But, like, that's who he reminds me of. And, it's just so fucking... And he has that fucking tear. Fucking dumb. But, that was me in middle school. Oh, you were that guy, Leland? Leland. Dude, what are some of the shit that you would say that was completely untrue? Like, what? Do you have a lie that was so big, Kevin, that, like, that you just kind of took it and ran with it?
Yeah, everybody thought for whatever, and I never like I never told anybody that I did this. Everybody thought I lost my virginity when I was like 14.
Nice.
And like that was a trend that everybody thought. Like everybody thought that I was the guy to go to and talk about sex if you've never had it.
Well, that's
And
because
I
you
was
looked
just
like
bullshit my way through it.
you probably looked like 25 in like high school. So they're like, this guy lost his virginity at 14 because he's 10 years older.
Yeah, so that was a big lie that I had, but it's not like I ever told it. People just assumed some shit, ran with it, and I just never corrected it.
Yeah. Mine probably is the one that was like that was given to me. And we've spoken on this podcast before, where people thought that I was legit Hawaiian, like Samoan, and I just like. I just got tired of like trying to explain people like, dude, just because I lived in Hawaii does not mean that I go around fucking, blessing trees and shit, saying that I'm part of this and that, and talking about my mana or some shit. So, like, that's how I got the name Hawaiian Iron in school, and it just stuck, and I just, like I said, I just didn't want to fucking correct people. I just ran with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I remember
People
this
always
one time,
thought-
I think we spoke about it in the podcast, where, like, my friend, he kind of had the same thing, where he would tell people that he was Australian, and he wasn't. And I remember this one time, and like, we were still young. I think this was right before my 20s. So, like, he texted, like, our whole group of friends. Like, I had, like, one group of friends. I was, like with 6 guys, and we were just, we were close-knit and shit. And he texted us, like, out of nowhere. And he was my roommate at the time. And he was just like, hey, you think we can all hang out, like, later on today? I have to tell you guys something, and it's really important. And we're like, oh, my God. He's gay. Dude. Because at the time, this is before he had, like, his, like, first serious girlfriend. So he was, like, And he was, dude. I don't know if anyone. I think Heather knows who I'm talking about. He was a big fucking weirdo coming out of high school. I mean, he still is a big weirdo. But I remember we had to like do a makeover with him. We had to like buy him new clothes because he would wear fucking chomo shit. So we were like, dude, we gotta get this guy fucking laid, otherwise he's gonna like shoot up a school or some shit. So he was a weird guy, so that's why we just defaulted to like he's gay. and when we had this little conference, it was in our apartment, in our living room, and we're all sitting there, we're all on, sitting, and we're all like, okay, man, what's up? It's like dead quiet, and he's just like, I'm not Australian, and we're like, what? Because I'm not Australian. I'm like, that's it? That's what you fucking pulled us in here for? Oh my god, dude. I'll never fucking forget that, dude. It was so fucking funny. Because we were just like, dude, we thought you were gay. Like, we don't give a shit that you might not be Australian. Like, that is, like, who gives a shit? Like, yeah, I know, but, it's just I've been going through high school and you guys knew me and all that stuff. I just led you guys on and I never corrected anybody, so I just wanted to come straight. And I'm like, dude, it's been like 6 years. Like, who cares? That's not the thing we're going to remember about you, like, at your funeral. Like, well, first of all, he was Australian, guys, so that's pretty cool. And he's going to pop up from the casket. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not. It's like,
That's funny.
Oh, man. But yeah, that was like the biggest one. But that was like the lie that I didn't start. I just fucking, just like you. People said it. I just went with it because I didn't want to fucking correct nobody. Because they were half right. Unlike you, losing your virginity at 14.
They weren't even half right.
Yeah. I don't even know what a boob was at 14. Lies, I did know what a boob was. I just, didn't get to touch one until later on.
I don't remember how old I was when I finally touched the boob. I was probably 15 or 16, but like it would have been just like under the shirt,
Oh man, I remember the first time I touched a boob. It's like a big ball of sand. It's pretty cool. No, I was like 15 or 16. It was my first serious girlfriend. And that was the first time I touched a boob. That was the first time I did like anything that wasn't like just cute little pecks on the face and shit, like cute kisses, that shit. Like when I was in my first serious relationship, that was when I did the French kissing and all that shit, like legit hardcore making out. Like, you remember doing that shit in high school? You would like hardcore make out. Like it was, your mouth was literally having sex. Like it was that intense.
Yep.
You were like,
that was like a big deal. Like that was,
oh my god, yeah,
a big thing.
It'd be fucking eating out someone's fucking tonsils. For 25 minutes, yeah. That's how long it was. Yeah. It was like always like, it was literally an episode of Seinfeld. That's how long you would make out in high school. The fucking bass sound.
Oh my god! I remember in high school, I skipped a class with a girl, and we went to the hall, and then there was these steps, and we went down to the very bottom, and then you could go under the steps and like go behind them, and we went down there and went down under behind them and made out like the whole time that we would have been in class. So it would have been like 15
Jesus
minutes.
Christ. Kevin, did you go to school at Hogwarts? Like, that sounded so convoluted. We went down the stairs, we found this brick wall, we tapped on the wall 3 times, and then we had to say a magic word, and it would split open, and we would walk through the corridor, and then we would go into another room, and then that's where it was.
No, there was like, the normal steps. You have the down, and it just keeps going in the zigzag pattern. There was like 3 fucking flights of them or whatever.
Again.
And at the very bottom, there was
Hogwarts.
like an empty area below the last step, the last set of steps. The kids would hide under there and make out or do whatever they wanted to do.
Yeah, fucking just walking around. Rebellio! Yeah, I didn't do any of that in high school. Like PDA, like even when I was with my girlfriend, like we didn't do anything. The closest thing we did was like held hands. And that was it. Or like I gave her my sweatshirt. That was one form of PDA. When you give your fucking lady a fucking sweatshirt and she'd walk around in it in school, she's like, "Oh, that's my boyfriend's sweater."
Yeah.
Yeah, Heather had my sweatshirt, and that started a fight with my fucking girlfriend at the time. We had to hide our friendship from my girlfriend. She was mad fucking jelly, dude. Mad jelly.
Oh my.
I mean, I don't blame her, dude. I was a huge fucking flirt in high school, and still am. But I just watch myself more now. I start every conversation with a woman. I go like, "I'm married." Yeah, my wife. Okay. My wife thinks I'm funny. That's how I start every conversation, so they know what's up. But I remember, like, we were in the same lunch one year. I think it was our sophomore year, and like, my girlfriend at the time would have like little spies to tell her if I was hanging out with like what girl or whatever at a certain time and shit. Yeah, it was fucking crazy. My wife is Italian and from New Jersey. That too. That is also a thing that I start off with. So this way they know the pain and anguish that I go through every fucking day. And they get it.
Oh my.
They're like, yeah, just, just go hang out. I'm like, my wife's an Italian, so I don't know how much fun I can have. But another thing I like doing when I talk about my wife to other people is I like to like do my little voice. She knows what it is, so it's like a mixture of like Cat Bob. Have you seen Police Academy?
Pieces of it. Yeah, pieces of it.
So there's a character in there. I forget. I think it's Cat Bob or Bearcat or some shit. I don't know. But like he can't talk like this. He had like this really weird way of fucking talking. So the voice I like to use when I talk about stories about my wife and stuff like that, because I always tell them how I can't fix nothing, and like she always gives me tasks to fix stuff, and I don't know what to fucking do, so I watch YouTube and try to fix it while. So this goes to like, we have the dishwasher that wasn't working, and she told me to fix it, and I'm just like, I don't know. I watched this YouTube video, but it just didn't work out just quite right. And then she told me to fucking fix the floors. Okay, I guess I'll work on the floors. 1 year later, I'm still kind of working on it. What? Izzy has to put up pictures? That is pretty simple, but I don't know. It seems like it'd be pretty hard for me to do, so I never, So that's a fun little voice I like to do around people. It's fun. And I just jump right into it. Like, I don't even fucking think about it. Just fucking do it.
Oh, my.
What's that? Today's the day to do the killers? Okay, I guess I'll just go and do that now.
Hey, remember that time I helped you with the floors and we did them, and then your wife was like, that's not how it's done, and it made you rip it all up and do it again?
Yeah, and then we paid another guy to do it. Yeah, I remember that. We fucked it all up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. I'm trying to think of like any other like little projects that I had to do. The backyard's always a fucking project about raking the shit, raking the leaves. Yeah, before
Backyard.
everything.
You mean
Fargan ice holes. What? Are you okay, Eternal Darkness? Are you on some painkillers? I know you're in rehab. Are you okay? Dude, so what do you think about, speaking of wrestling, what do you think about this this whole Bray Wyatt thing? Like, I know they did the Firefly fucking thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Firefly, though, so.
I do, too. How to jump off a roof YouTube video. True. What, dude? Was it on Raw or SmackDown when LA Knight wrestled?
Oh, that was SmackDown, dude. I forgot about that.
Yeah, dude, I love that guy so much, man. He's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
I love him, dude. I love him. He's so I love his character, and and he's pretty good at wrestling. Like that match was pretty flawless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a cocky son of a bitch.
I love it though, because that reminds me so much of like old Rock. Like when The Rock first came out and he was Rocky Maivia, he was a fucking ignorant son of a bitch. He came out in that button-down fucking shirt and that
fucking
stupid
dweeb.
chain and the dumb glasses, and he had the shitty like curly haircut, the little short curly haircut, and he would talk about just himself all goddamn day. He reminds me a lot of like the very first, like, you know, when The Rock first started out as his own and shit like that. After he defected from, what was it, the Black Panther group in WWE with fucking what's his face, the guy who goes damn Farouk.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Eternal Darkness. I know you know this. Answer it, you son of a bitch.
That's APA, right?
Was it African Power Africa? Was that what it was?
No, I thought it was APA or A. Like they were part of a stable.
Yeah.
God damn it! Why can't I remember his name?
Yeah. It was, whatever that stable name was, he was a part of that and he defected from it.
Yeah.
But they all came out in like these like African fucking gear and shit. Like they were celebrating Kwanzaa every day. Not to be mean, but that's what they look like. They came out with the colors and the hats and the fucking garb and everything. You know? I can't remember what it was.
Farouk. Was it Farouk?
Yeah, it was Farouk, The Rock, and some other guys that was in it. It was a group of them. And then The Rock left them to do his own thing. But anywho, that's what LA Knight reminds me of, and I love it. I love that. I wish they would bring him out more, because he didn't show up like the week before. Like after Royal Rumble, like we haven't seen him.
Yeah.
I think they showed him like a couple times, but that's about it.
I was thinking maybe they were doing that so he could like they have a little break from that Bryant stuff or Bray Wyatt stuff, and they can like start a new storyline or something. But I don't feel like the match yesterday that I watched was a new storyline. It just felt like just a match.
Yeah. Who's he?
So,
who is he going against?
yeah. See, it didn't matter that I don't remember it.
Yeah.
That's how much it didn't matter.
Kofi. It was Kofi Kingston. That's who it was.
Oh yes. That's
Yeah,
right.
it was Kofi.
Right.
Yeah. But dude, I loved I love what Xavier Woods did. We just ran across and blew the trombone in his fucking face.
Yeah. I love that, and I love the commentary. Like fucking, what's his name kept calling it the
trumpet. He was like,
and
what's this
Cole was like,
it's the stupid trumpet.
Yeah, well then Cole was like, it's a trombone. Right to his fucking partner, and I'm like, yes.
Dude, it was so fucking funny. It was good.
And he's still like later on in the match, he's still calling it a fucking trumpet.
Dude, man.
It's
so
like
good.
4 times the size of a goddamn trumpet.
But I am excited to watch next week's AEW with fucking Hook, because I haven't seen him wrestle yet. So it'd be interesting to see what he does. But yeah, dude, I just have so much more fun with AEW. AEW is so fucking good. Dude, it's so goddamn good. That Orange Cassidy match, it was like, it should be a main event match, but it was the very first match that fucking kicked off AEW. It was nuts.
Wow.
I love Orange Cassidy, dude. He's so fucking cool. And the fact that my brother-in-law went to fucking school with him, that's pretty fucking cool if you tell me. You tell me? Anyway, have you seen any good movies lately? Because we did. We watched one last night.
I feel like we haven't watched any movies.
Well, I know you're watching The Last of Us, as is everyone
Yeah.
should be fucking watching that shit.
Yeah, we're still watching that. But yeah, we haven't watched any movies in a while, and we have a shit ton of movies we have to watch.
Oh my god, I know. No, you're amazing, Leland. Thank you so much. We appreciate all the
Yeah,
comments.
man.
Because we're doing our
What are you
best.
doing?
Because the first 15 minutes was fucking bullshit. So now,
Seriously?
so now we're
What
just
are you
trying to
doing?
fucking catch up.
This isn't gonna work.
Is that your dog?
Yes.
Punch
Stop.
her
Get
right in the
do it.
face. Just fucking,
Yeah, right?
Stone Cold Stunner her right now.
I think my wife would have my
RKO the
balls.
dog live on stream right now. RKO out of nowhere. But dude, have you heard about Jeff Hardy?
No. What
Dude.
about?
He got another DUI.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he got arrested. I think it was on Friday when I read the news, or it was a Friday or yesterday, one of the two. It was recent, but he got arrested for a DUI. So now I think he's gonna be in jail for like 30 days or some shit. I know he got suspended from AEW for a little bit without pay, but yeah, he's arrested. He's that sucks, man. Because I knew that he was on the road to recovery. Yeah.
Well, he just got arrested again then.
Yeah. So yeah, we're not gonna see Jeff Hardy for a little bit. But damn, that sucks, man.
Wow.
Yeah. Rich Reddick. I thought he was sober for a little bit. Wasn't he sober for a little bit? I don't know. Maybe
I thought it was
all.
Matt Hardy. I thought it was Matt Hardy that had the problems, or was Matt Hardy the one that hit his girlfriend?
I think Matt was the abuser, and then Jeff is the abuser, like the alcohol and drug abuse shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sucks, man.
Damn.
I mean, this is the kind of thing you can only hope for, like, addicts. Like, they gotta hit, like... Oh, Matt Hardy has no issues as far as I know. See, Kevin, you're just making up shit. No,
But I
nothing.
thought I saw pictures. I thought there was articles about Matt Hardy like beating his girlfriend, and there was pictures of her abuse.
No, that's the fucking guy that used to play for the Cowboys. I forget his name. He was your defensive end, and now he fights for you in the UFC. I forget his name, dude. He threw his wife on like a bed full of like assault rifles. Fuck, man. I forget his name. Fuck. Hold on, let me Google that. Oh, fuck, man.
Dog, get. Seriously, go.
Cowboys defensive end now fights UFC. Yeah, Greg Hardy.
Oh.
Yeah,
Hardy.
he used to play for for you guys, the Cowboys, and then he got fired. No one picked him up, so now he fights for the UFC. But that is what happened. He legit threw his lady on a bed full of assault rifles and was like, "Hey, man, you better chill, or you're gonna catch one of these bullets."
That's fucked.
Yeah. But yeah, as far as I know, he's having a good career though in the UFC, which is, shitty because I don't know. Everyone makes mistakes, but who knows how he is in real life. I just hope he doesn't do that shit no more. That's all we can do is hope. But for Jeff Hardy though, man, that sucks because he's super talented. If anybody has watched any Jeff Hardy highlights, like out of the two Hardys, like he was by far like the draw,
Dude, you know who else is really good? And like every time I watch him, I do that like, oh god, he's gonna die. Fucking Finn Balor. Balor, man. Like when he jumps off the ropes and he does that like swan dive thing, but flips. There's so many times that I'm like, oh, he's gonna fucking land on his face. And
Yeah.
his neck's gonna go backwards because it's so fucking
He does it. He
close.
does the rotation so late. Yeah.
Yes. And I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna die. He's gonna die live.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I hear ya.
he's fun to watch, man.
Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Yeah, I'll watch it for the hype because it is like the top movie right now. Just like Leland says, it is doing pretty well. But from what I read on the Cocaine Bear thing, like obviously when they say like based on true events, like what they mean by true events is that the bear ingested all the cocaine and died, and that was it. That's the story. And now Cocaine Bear is a stuffed fucking thing in oh my god, my coworker told me about this, like in some museum in Kentucky or some shit, which is where Cocaine Bear did the things.
Oh my god! I hope this museum is right next to the fucking Ark.
What? The guy that built the Ark and killed?
Yeah, Ken Ham.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, no, Ken Ham, the guy that built the fucking giant
Yeah.
Ark that we watched the other week. Yeah, I hope it's right next to his fucking stupid Ark where he has dinosaurs and humans living together in love.
Maybe Cocaine Bear's on that boat. Maybe. But speaking of movies, though, last night we watched the movie Smile, which is like a horror / thriller movie. Damn, it was good, man. It was really good. Not your typical slasher movie. It really revolved around like trauma and shit.
Yeah.
And dude, there was this one part. Whoever directed that movie is a fucking he's a dick. Also a genius. There's one part in the movie where the main character's talking about like a victim of like 2 victims ago or some shit. They're investigating a death. And like as soon as they say a line and then it directly cuts into the guy's beaten face. And it was like a split 5-second cut. And it catches you off guard because like he literally throws in that cut in the middle of the fucking conversation. I'm like, dude, what a dick. So like you see this guy's fucking face. So he kills himself with like a claw hammer and he like beats his fucking face in. So when it cuts to, his jaw is like down here, his upper tooth are like in his freaking nose. It's crazy. Crazy.
What?
Dude, it is a crazy fucking movie and it's so good. It's a really good fucking movie. Straight up. Yeah.
I want to. Well, that sounds good. I want to see that, and I want to see there's like a creepy movie that came out with Batista in it.
Knock at the Cabin or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I want to check that out too.
So it's an M. Night Shyamalan film, so that's where I draw kind of like my hesitance, because there's never an in-between between M. Night Shyamalan films. They're either really good or they're really bad. There's never been like a okay movie. It's one of the two.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna trust Dave Bautista on this one, and I'll watch it. And I'll pray to God that he picked if he okays it, then I guess it's a good one. So I'll watch it.
The new Transformer.
Because I trust his judgment. Because all the roles that he's done so far have been hits.
Yes, they have. The new Transformer movie coming out. I'm excited for that, but only because when I watched Transformers, yes, I watched the original, but the one that I mostly remember would be Beast Wars. So
Yeah.
I am so stoked to watch this.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked to watch Beast Wars.
If you liked Beast Wars and you like the old 80s ones, then you should watch the series that's on Netflix. So fucking good. It's like it starts on Cybertron with that war, then they come to Earth. And then the third one is pretty much adding Beast Wars. It's so good.
Yeah, man. Isn't John Cena in that one? In the upcoming one? Beast Wars one? Or was he in the last one?
No, he was in Bumblebee.
That's where he was. Thank you.
Yeah.
That one wasn't that bad. Bumblebee wasn't too
No,
bad.
it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
I've watched all. Yeah, so have I.
Yep.
I just can't remember like half of them, especially like the original one with Shia LaBeouf one. Like they all kind of like meld into like one big movie.
Yeah.
And that
It's
was
just
when
like robots and explosions.
Yeah.
Because Michael Bay. He really likes explosions.
Michael Bay. Oh man. But dude, The Mandalorian comes out. The new season of Mandalorian comes out literally like next week
March
or some
1st,
shit.
man.
Yeah.
March 1st. March 1st.
Yeah.
March 1st. March 1st.
Fucking nuts.
I showed Emma. I told Emma. I said, remember that show we watched last
bonk.
year,
The fuck.
and with what she knows is Baby Yoda.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I said, look, and I showed her the trailer on the Disney app, and man, she was excited. She was like, "Oh yeah, it's Mandalorian," and the way she says it, and so that's something that her and I have together that I'm looking forward to, sitting down and watching that series with her.
Yeah. I can't wait. More Pedro Pascal, because the world just needs more Pedro Pascal.
And
you know what I mean?
And that opening song, like the dum da dum da dum, like we both like. I'm not one to watch. I'll watch an opening scene once,
Yeah.
and then every other time I watch a show, I skip that shit. But this one I watched the whole time because we'll both sit there and just.
Yeah, so there's only like a few shows where I'll watch like the opening sequence. The Walking Dead was one. I just like that entrance. Game of Thrones is another. Like it's so hard for me to skip Game of Thrones.
The Last of Us, I enjoy watching that opening scene too.
Yeah. Like you said, The Mandalorian is one. Like I don't skip the before and after. Like the music in it is so goddamn good.
Yeah.
Trying to remember any other ones. I think those are like the big ones that I don't skip. I like the Lord of the Rings one too, the Power one. That one was pretty cool. I did like the opening on that one too.
The Young Sheldon I don't skip because it's real quick.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like a opening scene, and there's usually a cow, and then the whole family looks at it and move off to the side. And sometimes there's like some kind of you'll see like little things they add to it.
Yeah,
you have to really look because it looks exactly the same, but sometimes there's always something in there that's just a little different, like an Easter egg of some kind.
What the fuck? But yeah, dude, I can't wait. Dude, this next episode of The Last of Us, man, is gonna. Oh my god, I can't wait. I'm so fucking excited for everyone to watch it.
It's gonna be a cry fest. You're gonna have all the emotions.
Oh my god, because you played it, right? Yeah, you played it. And the DLC.
I played a little bit of the DLC.
Oh my god, that's literally what this episode is. It's the DLC.
Well, maybe I'll just go watch a playthrough. It'll only take fucking 5 minutes.
Yeah, dude, I fucking cannot wait. You haven't watched any of it?
I haven't.
Oh my god. Dude, Leland, you got to, man.
Yeah.
Find someone that has HBO Max and just borrow their fucking login. Just for the next couple weeks, just so you can catch up. It's so goddamn good. Like, by far, probably like one of the best shows I've seen ever.
If you like
my
wife and I talked about this, and I think I talked about this on the pod the other week. If you liked The Walking Dead in the early years, this has that same feel where it draws you in. You are emotionally connected to every episode, and there's an emotional roller coaster you go on. It's so fucking good.
Like I said, it's perfect on every aspect. The music, the film shots, the acting, the character building, like everything is fucking great. Everything.
Even in if you go back and watch the first episode, there's things that you're learning in the newer episodes that you could go back and watch the first one and be like, oh fuck.
You'll catch something new every once in a while.
If they would have ate those pancakes, that would have happened. Holy fuck.
Or like the little things. So like, there's a shot where Sarah is in her class and she looks over and there's one of her classmates' hands is shaking. And it's like literally a split second where you kind of see it.
Yep.
And then if you think about it, it's literally the start of the turn of that person turning into a cordyceps. But you just don't notice it because it's just so quick and you don't really know what's coming.
Yeah.
So like it's like little things like that try to that build this world, and it's great. It's a fucking fantastic show, and the acting's on point. But dude, everyone's so hard on Pedro Pascal's dick, and I'm not mad about it, you know.
But where have they been? Like that guy's been fucking hot for a long time.
Yeah, man. Dude, man. He was on his first big break was on Narcos, dude. Did you watch Narcos at all?
Not all of it. Like I watched here and there.
Yeah, dude, he was so good in Narcos. I think he played the cop. I don't think he played the actual drug lord. I think he played the cop that was going after. I can't remember the cartel guy's name, but that guy too did a really good job. But I love Pedro Pascal. always and forever.
I love the memes. I love the memes going around. I love the memes going around about him. How he's like he's the dad that leads the child.
Dude, man. Have you seen any clips of like Saturday Night Live when he was hosting it? Dude, I can't talk right now, dude.
I thought I saw something. Just tell me what you're gonna tell me. It'll probably refresh me. But
Dude, he's so good. He just all the skits that he did were fucking fantastic, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, good shit, dude. But have you watched any XFL shit?
No, dude, I haven't.
Dude.
I have not.
XFL's a different fucking beast, man. It's actually pretty good.
Really, you like it? Huh?
It's actually really fucking good.
Do you like it enough that you picked a team?
No, because none of them are like close to me. Like I can't get
the closest one is
if I can't drive out there in less than an hour, I don't give a shit.
The closest one is going to be
Philly
Defenders in DC.
Oh, that would be.
They're in DC. They're what? For me, it's like an hour and a half, maybe.
Yeah,
I think. So.
Yeah, same for me. Because you gotta jump on 695 and fucking deal with those dumbasses.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, man. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if I can't, if they're not even in the same state, I just might not be a thing. That's what I was thinking. Like maybe Philly. Philly might be a thing. Do they even have a team?
I don't think. Does he? Do they? I don't know if they do. Maybe.
Hold on, let me look it up. List of XFL teams. There's only like 13 of them in it, or some shit.
I thought there was only like 8, or is that the USFL?
Oh god, yeah. Did that commercial like real football? Like shut the fuck up. Real football. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, you're right. It is only 8 teams.
Yeah.
So St. Louis Battlehawks, Seattle Sea Dragons, DC Defenders, San Antonio Brahmas, Arlington Renegades.
So the Brahmas are obviously a team that The Rock named.
I know, right? Houston Roughnecks, the Vegas Vipers, and the New York Guardians. Yeah. I don't fucking, yeah. Like you said, DC's probably the closest one.
Yeah.
And, like, they'll play, like, out of any fucking stadium, dude.
Yeah, they will. Yep. And the tickets aren't that bad. I think they're like $20 to $40 a piece.
Yeah, I'm looking at
DC again. Maybe we could take a trip. Maybe you and I could go.
Fuck yeah, dude. Hold on, let me look at the. Maybe there's like someone on the roster might give a shit about.
Well, the only person I can think of right now is
your fucking old QB, Ben DiNucci.
Yeah, he went to the Seattle Dragons or whatever they are, the Sea Dragons or some shit. Another person, there's somebody that used to be on the Cowboys and now they are in the XFL. They just got signed.
I know AJ McCarron is on one of the teams.
Yeah, because somebody literally just got done with the NFL and joined an XFL team.
Yeah, that was him, AJ McCarron.
Was that him? Okay.
Yeah, he didn't want to be a third stringer, so he just joined the XFL for less money. He's like, nah, man, I'd rather play. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Martavis Bryant, I know he plays in the league. So
this way, if he goes and does that, maybe this will be a stepping stone. The XFL could breed NFL players.
Well, that's what I hope it turns into. I hope it turns into like the G League of the NFL, kind of like how your kick returner was last season. Cavante Turpin, he did really good in one of these leagues, and then he got signed. What was the name of that league that folded? UFL, right, or some shit?
I don't remember.
I don't know, but I'm hoping that the XFL turns into that because I think the NFL needs it because there's so many football players on the roster that just don't fucking get the rotations and they just kind of. It sucks that they just kind of fall out of sight and out of mind.
Yeah.
Basement's haunted.
It's been a week, so have you? Are you still in love with Hogwarts?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just trying to see. I
feel like I'm getting close to the end of the game. But like I said,
the interest level.
I'm a part of the Ravenclaw house, and they have the least amount of side quests. So I feel like I can do like 100% the game in less than 40 hours. So you could go back and play in a different house, and you'll get different quests. Yes. So that's what I'm going to do the next time. is I'm going to pick a different house, get more quests, and then I'm going to try to do a different storyline and try to be bad, but it never works out that way. But what I am going to do, though, the next run is at least learn the 3 unforgivable curses and not use them. So this way I can unlock an achievement to have all the curses learned. Because
nice.
So you can learn the 3 unforgivable curses, but you don't ever have to use them. And that's what I'm going to do. Whoa, with the bonks. That's what I'm going to do the next turn, the next time around. Because I feel like I'm like 2 chapters away from finishing the game.
Oh, wow.
It's awesome, dude. I love this game. It's fantastic. And you get to, like, transfigure yourself. So you can, I think, I haven't unlocked it yet, but I think you can transform into some sort of animal and just fucking traverse the shits.
Oh, nice.
I think. I don't know yet. Because there's a third option of transportation that I haven't unlocked yet. So there's the broom, there's the mount where you can ride around on a hippogriff, which is half eagle, half lion. and then there's the third mode of transportation, which I haven't watched any streams or anything like that because I just don't want to ruin it for myself. So I want to, I don't want to ruin it.
Right.
So it keeps the game nice and fresh. But it's fun, dude. I love this game. It's a great game. And it like we've said before, it just really sucks that there's all this backlash behind it because J.K. Rowling's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, speaking of gaming, let me grab something right quick. See if you guys remember this thing.
Hey babe, one of Izzy's pictures fell down here, and I thought it was a ghost. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was a ghost.
All right, so you remember this shit, man? Did you have one of these?
The original Game Boy where you didn't adjust the brightness, you just adjusted the contrast of the fucking screen? Yeah.
Yeah. I
and
actually
it took
have my
4
name.
AA batteries.
My name. This is my original Game Boy from when I was a kid. My name is written on it because it was my sister, and then we had a bunch of step brothers and sisters when my dad was remarried at one point. So yeah, it's my original Game Boy that
crazy.
It's still fucking. It still fucking works. Like,
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Back in the day when they used to make gaming systems that were built to last, you know?
I mean, you can't see shit,
No, you can't.
but there you go.
You have to adjust the fucking contrast.
I don't know. It was real nostalgic, man, to get my hands back on that again. You know, I threw the batteries in it. I actually gave it to Ollie a while back, and you can still buy replacement parts for these because my screen, this whole piece was missing.
Yeah.
So I had to like figure out how to get that repaired, and then I got the only thing that is different is the screen, and then the clip that goes on to where the batteries were. But yeah. So your Xbox is on life support, and I have this thing from 1989. And it still fucking works.
What do you mean your Xbox is on life support right now? Do you get the red ring or some shit? Dude, man. The very first GameCube I had was the Color. That was the very first one that I owned, was the GameCube Color. I didn't have the OG GameCube. Or not the GameCube, the fucking OG Game Boy. Whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I had the OG Game Boy, and then I never had anything after that.
Mm-hmm.
I had a buddy who had the Sega. What was that handheld called? Game Gear.
Oh my god, dude, that thing sucked power like nothing, dude. I remember playing with that thing, and that thing got overheated all the fucking time. Because I used to play the Batman animated series game. Dude,
Yeah.
that thing got so hot.
I played a
Right.
shitload of Sonic on that thing.
When I play a game, it sounds like a jet engine. It sounds like you need to clean it.
Yeah, it sounds like
It
maybe
sounds like you need to clean it.
you better get some canned air on that shit.
A shit ton of canned air. Shit ton of canned air. Blow that in the fans. Blow out whatever the fuck's in there. Maybe that might help. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think. Dude, it's so sad that we know all this because we used to work at fucking GameStop. We just had to fucking fix shit, kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of fix things. Dude,
I got my hands on.
Fuck, man, I can't remember. Go on with what you're saying.
I got my hands on a Nintendo 64. I actually never had one when I was a kid. Up at the cabin that my in-laws owned, I was up there, and there was this big black box just sitting there for the longest time. And one day I decided I was going to open it because I was like, what the fuck is this? And inside was a case to carry your Nintendo 64 and like the accessories. So I took it home with me, and it's been sitting here for like months now. And I finally opened it and cleaned it out, and haven't hooked it up and fired it up. But there was Mario Kart, or not Mario Kart. It was Mario Tennis in there.
Oh, dude, Mario Tennis is so fun.
Yeah, so Mario Tennis was in there, and another game. I can't remember what the other one was. I think it was another Mario thing.
Maybe Mario Party?
No, it wasn't that.
Super Smash Brothers?
I'd have to get up. It's behind me.
Mario 64? Dude, that was my very
But the funny
first,
thing was, yeah, go ahead.
like that was my own like very first game console was the 64, so I cherished the fuck out of it. Yeah, because the very first game that I got was fucking Star Fox. That was like my game.
Oh, it's Donkey Kong 64. And look
Dude,
at
you're
this
way
whole
off.
fucking case.
You're fucking Donkey Kong Country 64. That was a good one, dude.
Yep, and then I got that, and then Mario Golf, from the 64 era.
The golf one, that one was a good one
But
too.
dude, it's like it's in these giant fucking cases, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And like, I guess it must because they have like a
They had to have gotten that at a store because
when
when you bought the game, they didn't come in cases like that.
I know this has. It looks like it was like from a video rental place.
Yeah, because they would come in a box. It always came in a box, and then the cartridge would sit in some fucking cardboard contraption where it kept it from moving, like it was an insert almost. And like, yeah, because that's what I remember fucking buying all those. Dude, there was games then were like what, like fucking $30 or some shit, like a brand new game, $30.
I think they were at one point 50 was like your AAA games,
Well, yeah, those were the ones. Were they $40? I don't remember, man. I didn't buy my shit.
Well,
it was given to me.
PC games were like 50, maybe 40 if it was in the.
I don't remember, man.
But yeah, I'm like I haven't even fired it up to see if it works because there is like some of the cables are really frayed. So
I was gonna say like how are you gonna fucking connect it? Because back then it used you had two ways to connect it. They had the RY, the red, yellow, white connection,
right,
or the RF connection, which is like if you have like a cable input, like cable TV input, it was an RF fucking switch. So you can either connect it with an RF or with the red, white, and yellow.
All right, so
I know now you can get like an HDMI like converter for it now over at
so
that
this
place.
has a converter on it.
Yeah.
It has one of these converters. So this plugs into the back of it, and then it has the typical twist on.
Yeah, that's the RF. Yeah.
Yeah. It's got that, and then it does have the cables too. So if I wanted to go that route, but I'll probably just buy like an HDMI converter and go that route with it.
That's what I'm saying. If you go to like that fucking place that's up here, you can get the HDMI converter for it. Mine was the original Xbox.
Just press play.
Dude, I didn't own the original Xbox. I always had to like go over a friend's house and play that one. Like I didn't jump into like the next step, which was like the Xbox and PlayStations and shit. I didn't jump into that until way late.
Yeah,
until at least the 360 era was when I first had my Xbox.
If we're talking about what our original console was, I mean, these were not it. The first phone for me was the NES, and we probably had an Atari when I was really young. But NES was my first console, and then I got that Game Boy. I unfortunately don't have my NES anymore, but
I still have like my Super Nintendo, but that one wasn't really mine. That one was like a family one, and then I don't even know how the fuck I ended up upon it, but I eventually had it with me. But that one technically was not mine. The 64 was the very first my console thing. Because I remember getting it for Christmas sent from my aunt in Hawaii, and she sent it to me, and I was like, oh my god. I'm sure like if they took a video of it, I probably would have been one of those fucking kids that freaked the fuck out when they got it.
Oh, we were all like that.
Yeah.
I was the same way. But my first console was the NES, but then I jumped ship. Like, I didn't have any of the Nintendo consoles after the NES. I got the NES, and then the Sega Genesis came out, and I got the Sega Genesis.
See?
I stayed on the Sega Genesis until I don't know. I got the Sega Channel at one point because that was way ahead of its time, man. That was so
The
far ahead of its
Dreamcast and
time.
shit. Yeah.
No, the Sega Channel, dude. The Sega Channel. Do you remember that?
Mm-mm.
It was like $50 a month or $50 a year, and it was a big. It looked like a Game Genie. It was a big cartridge with a big head on it, and you plugged it into the top of your console, and then that connected to your internet, and it gave you every single game that was on the Sega Genesis, and you just had it on a catalog. It was Netflix of its day.
I don't remember that. Yeah, I didn't have...
dude.
I stayed true to Nintendo up until my Xbox, dude. I tried to milk it. I tried to defend it. Dude, I remember like defending the GameCube when the PlayStation 2 was out.
I had
Getting Grand Theft Auto. I'm like, yeah, well, fucking James Bond. Okay, James Bond over here. Okay.
I had a Sega Genesis, and then when the next console I would have been, I got a PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
And then I got an Xbox, the original, at some point, whenever the fuck that happened.
Like
And I had
early
a PS2.
2000s-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had Sega Genesis, and then I skipped a whole bunch of fucking consoles because I didn't buy any of the Nintendo consoles until like the PlayStation came out. Then I bought that.
But yeah, I just remember like defending the GameCube against people, dude. It was so funny. Cause like I knew I had the shittier console. I knew, but I was just so devout with Nintendo because I had grown up with it. So I was just like defend the shit out of it. My friends would be playing like all those cool games like Manhunt and shit. Those rated M games,
dude.
Legacy of
Twisted Metal.
Kain, fucking all that stuff.
Oh, Legacy Kane was so good.
Yeah,
man.
and I'm over here just going, yeah, well, fucking Mario Party and Legend of Zelda that comes out once every 3 years, so fuck you. You know? I was that fucking guy.
I watched that Netflix has a good documentary out on like the consoles from the 80s, and they do a whole episode about the Nintendo tournament, like that Nintendo tournament they had in like 1995 or 6.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's so good. It's a really good series if you're into documentaries.
Man. I wish I would have gone back in time and just beat the fuck out of me. Be like, dude, the GameCube sucks. Move on to PlayStation 2. Because I didn't play any Final Fantasy games, man. Like all the greatest games that ever fucking came out on the PS2, was never fucking able to play it because I was just so fucking up my own ass.
Yeah.
Well, not like I would
Yeah, I
have
had
probably gotten it anyway, but still, you know.
I mean, I had the PlayStation, and then I got the PlayStation 2. I played all those fucking games you were
Yep.
talking about. I remember I remember on the Sega Genesis there was a Beavis and Butthead game, and I remember like I could only get so far in it, and then I was like so confused because the main mission was like you were to get the Gawar tickets, but they got ripped up somehow and spread across the fucking town, and like I couldn't figure out how to get the last piece.
Guar. Dude, man. Guar's the shit.
Dude, yes.
But yeah, anyway. So let's go ahead and try to wrap up. Let's go to some TikToks, dude. Let's fucking get to some TikToks.
Sure.
Actually, before we get into TikToks, I do have a video that I do want to share, and I want everyone's opinion on it. See how everyone feels. So this video came out like this past weekend. Have you ever watched the Pepsi Jet documentary?
Yes, I did.
I heard about it because I heard it on
did.
another podcast. Because apparently, like in the Philippines, like it was a big fucking contest to do so. Everyone was buying all these fucking Pepsi things. And they brought up how like the winner was supposed to get this jet and they never fucking gave it to him. I don't know. Did they give that winner anything?
Well, you should, man. You got to watch the documentary. It's so good. But that was the whole thing. Is Pepsi, where's my jet? Because they made there was a commercial, and it wasn't like they weren't saying we're going to give you a jet. It was obviously a play on words and being funny, but with legal terms, you can fucking play that. And play it up, you know.
Yep.
So that's what they did. I don't know if I don't remember if he got any money or not. I want to say he got something because it's been a minute since I watched it. Plus, I could watch something one week and then next week watch it again and be like, I don't remember this at all.
Sounds like every dad in the world. All right, here we go, guys. Let me see what you guys think about this one. So let me just put this in full screen here. Make sure the sound is on. I don't even know if there's any sound, to be honest. All right, here we go. Whoa, why is it so fucking slow? Dude, play, you fucking douche. What the fuck? Hold on, let me refresh the page.
Yeah, it's definitely just the
There.
page because you're not lagging at all.
Dude, what the fuck? Oh my god, this fucking okay. Maybe fast forward it. I'm gonna do it slow. Yeah, so this fucking guy bulldozes his fucking teacher. Instant fucking knockout, dude.
Wow.
So, from what I understand, she took his Nintendo Switch, okay? Which prompted him to then react this way by chasing her out of the out into the hallway and bulldozed the shit out of her. So she is fucking out fucking cold, dude. And
That's
he proceeds to pound on her, kick her, hit her. And he's going full force. Luckily, it wasn't like in her fucking face. But now he is right there. He starts moving up to her face and he's just beating the shit out of her. And now people come in to finally react and push her off. And while he's pushed off, he's still kicking her.
What the fuck?
And now more people are coming out. So that's the whole video. So just to give you perspective, this is not like a normal teenager. Like, this teenager's huge. I think he's like I want to say like 6'4" or some shit. I don't know. He's a big fucking dude. So this is him being arrested. Yeah, see, he's a fucking big kid, dude.
This was over on Nintendo Switch. That was his fucking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna beat the piss out of this girl because she has my Switch.
But yeah, that was the thing. So, but yeah, that was why he fucking did what he did, is because she took his Switch, and he was not having it. This is so this guy is basically me back then when I was defending the GameCube, minus the fact that I beat the fuck out of my teachers. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah, right? Isn't that fucking nuts?
Wow.
Dude, and like if this fucking thing wasn't so stupid and like you could watch the whole fucking thing, it is pretty fucking crazy to see it in like in full motion, just fucking going on, man. But it's nuts. But what the thing that bothered me was that it took it took people like a minute, like maybe it wasn't a minute. Obviously, if you watch the video, it was like maybe like a couple seconds or something like that. But like he was down there beating on her like for a good solid 5 seconds before someone reached over and did something.
Yeah.
5 seconds is an eternity, dude. Especially when your face is getting beat the shit out of.
Especially when you're out, you can't even like try to protect yourself. You're just gonna get it.
She's sleeping. She is literally just thinking about something else at this point. And she's not even, she's not even there.
Yeah.
But like, I just couldn't believe that like it took them so long for the fucking to do something. And I understand that you're teachers and you can't be fucking touching, kids in any shape or form. You can't like punish them really. But like at that point, I would have just fucking drop kicked him. I would have drop kicked him off of her, man. And people would be like, "Why'd you do that?" Like, "What? You're gonna fucking beat the shit out of her, dude."
Yeah.
That woman did not look like a young teacher. She looked like the teacher that we grew up with, that were like in their 50s and shit. You know?
Yeah.
The ones that did not have fucking sexual allegations with their students. That kind of teacher. But it was fucking crazy, man. So I just wanted to share that. So let's go to some Tiki Talks. Let's start from the bottom here. Let's start with H. Farcilla. I don't know how many fucking she sent, but we're gonna go up, and I'll stop somewhere where I don't remember.
I got you, Leland.
What is this? Oh yeah, so this is the one where the fucking lady has her whole tit out. Dude, why is my internet just taking a giant dump right now?
You're not lagging.
I know, but these videos are not fucking.
The videos will not play.
What the shit, dude? This is fucking stupid.
McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Dude, man, I don't know what the fuck's been going on with our fucking thing, dude.
Dude, what did I watch? I remember watching something last night. I was fucking dying laughing. You know, do you ever watch something by yourself and like you're just alone and you just start laughing? Isn't that the weirdest thing? I'm laughing like in hysterics. I had tears in my eyes. And then afterwards I'm like, it must sound really weird, look really weird if somebody walked in and I'm just sitting here giggling.
Oh my god, dude, we might not be able to do fucking TikToks because my fucking Wi-Fi is taking a shit. It's either Wi-Fi or the browser. One of the two is doing some really fucking bad shit right now. Cool. That's super fucking cool, man. God damn, dude. Yeah, yeah, we might have to fucking skip out on the fucking TikToks because it's like even this 5-second video, we won't even load it. That's fucking dumb. Well, fuck, man.
Your wife's talking to you in chat. Unless you're just ignoring it. Then
Well,
I'm
afraid that if I exit out of the entire browser, it's gonna fuck up his guest host thing. That's my worry.
Oh yeah, that'll
the
probably
guest star thing is on this browser. You know what I mean? No, not ignoring you. I just don't want to fuck up this whole fucking thing. Know what I mean, Bean? All right.
Oh, so just open up the browser ×2.
That's not what I meant to do. Fuck me.
We're so good over here. You come over and you join Dads vs. the World.
For prime content of old people not figuring out what the internet is.
We'll spend the first 15, 20 minutes trying to figure shit out. And then we'll spend the last 10, 15 minutes trying to figure shit out. And then we'll just say, fuck it, we're rating this person. You guys have a good week.
Yeah, I opened up a new browser and it's still doing it, babe. So I just think it's I just think our internet's being dumb. That or I have to fucking do some stupid fucking update. They'll skip
updates.
them because I'm a butt. I am not a butt. Hey, I have diabetes maybe, okay? You can't talk to me that way.
It has the word die in it for a reason.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, so is there anyone that we can raid out to before we close out? Yeah, she is creating life, everybody.
Oh, here we go with the I'm creating life. You know what, though? You wouldn't be creating life if it weren't for the transportation sitting in the screen for me.
Whoa. Whoa, dude. You need to chill out. Cheesy felon.
I don't have anybody.
Okay. All right, so yeah, okay, so this is a kid that we went to school with. Hold on. What am I doing, dude? I'm so fucking crazy. Raid. That is spelled Cheezy. Felon. Cheesy Felon! Alright, everybody. Kevin, do you have anything to add to anybody before I go into Dubby and we start this raid?
Do I ever have anything to add, good sir?
No, but one day maybe you might surprise me, you fucking dick.
One day I might. Today's not that day.
You stupid jerk. You big old jerk. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with us for the podcast. Again, thank you for sticking out during our technical difficulties before and after the podcast. please stay for the raid to say hi to Cheesy Felon. You don't have to follow or anything. I don't want to pressure you into doing that, but at least just stay for the raid, just to say hi and all that shit, and tell them where you came from. But as always, before we close out, we are brought to you by our sponsors, HelloFresh. Again, that is a limited time partnership. So if you don't have HelloFresh and you are a new subscriber for HelloFresh, try it out. You get 60% off of the order, your very first order, and free shipping. So make sure you are clicking the link that is in the chat. It's also going to be in our About page on Twitch. There's like a picture, and you click on it, take you straight to it. You just have to sign up and go. So that's where you can go and do all that stuff. Dubby, that is our other sponsor. They make energy drinks and hydration drinks, and they are delicioso. They have many different flavors. They are made in the US of A. And they have no calories, no sugar, no maltodextrin, no fillers, no artificial colors. And what's that?
Did we ever figure out what maltodextrin or whatever the fuck it is?
I don't know, but Dubby doesn't have it, and I'm good with that. And Dubby was formulated to give you focus and energy with no jitters or crash, so it's pretty good. And then it also has like vitamins and all the amino acids and nootropics, so that's pretty cool. And they also have some really cool merch. And every order, make sure you're using our code to save 10% off the order. The code is Dad's World. And they also have a President's Day sale that's going on right now where you get 33% off at checkout. So make sure you guys go to wdubby.gg and use the code Dad's World, DADS World, WORLD. All one word, no spaces, just type it all in. Dubby be better. But anyway, yeah, stay for the raid. Say hi to freaking Tyler over there, and I'm gonna fucking raid out if I can find the stupid page. Oh God! There it is. It's created. Yeah. Guys, I cannot say this enough. Thank you guys so much for being in here. Leland.
Yes.
Devil. Eternal.
Wild
H.
Irish.
Farcilla. Wild Irish Rose. And anyone that's been lurking in the background. We see you. I fucking see you. I see you, and I appreciate you. And Kevin does too. All right, guys. We'll catch you guys later. We love you. Bye. And be in the Discord. Woo! Raid now. And it kicked. Jesus fucking Christ, what is he playing?
Yo.
What the fuck?
What's up, man? Thank you for the raid, man. Dad B's the world. What's poppin'? How are you doing today? What's up, guys? Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. I haven't heard that noise in a minute.
There we go.
Welcome, guys. Welcome.
Alright, so we're good. Alright, Kevin.
Sweet.
So next week, same plan. We'll do the guest star, and I should have the mic then. I get paid.